Welcome back. All right, so Boston. Boston, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. And then there's some duplicates as well of some of the ones I've got. So let me look through here. I've got a couple of Providence. Just a couple. And then there's going to be a lot of jerseys that look very similar to one another, which is a debate that's been had in this, well, not this house, but in the previous home we had a couple of times. So here is the current Providence, at least I'm pretty sure this is still their current dark jersey. I've considered about getting the white one. I don't have the white one yet. This is one that actually was sent to me by a subscriber. So, old Providence jersey there. I don't wear it very often because it'd be hard to replace, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's my Providence part of the collection. Now, if you're getting into the earlier look that the Bruins had, so if you're getting back into the 60s and early 70s, that's where you get the ones with the ties and this B that we're going to see a lot of this year from the team, of course, because Centennial and all that. They also had a yellow. They were the first team that had a third jersey. They had a black, a gold, and a white jersey the same year. So I don't think it was intentional to have a third, but there you are. And then I've got there we are. And then the black one. So they're not all from the same year. The gold one I think predates these ones, but all pretty sharp. And yeah, it is a very utilized design by the Boston Bruins. They've gone back to a few times. All right, so next up on the list, the first jerseys that I had were of this variety. This is actually a new version of said jersey, as in I bought this used on eBay for $50, and it doesn't have all the pulls and snags that my jersey from 1990 currently has on it. So that's the one trick with getting those jerseys and then wearing them as a teenager and as a young adult, as if they're not collector's items, which I mean they are, but they're not at the same time. So in order for them to really be truly collector's items, I'm not supposed to wear them. So there's that. All right. So these two jerseys look very, very similar. The difference really is, and I got this one from Full Moon Jerseys. It's a Heroes of Hockey. It is a Bobby Orr. Let me put this one back for a moment. And so you see you got Orr on the back, but there's the Massachusetts Centennial patch. That's what makes that one different. If/when I do a countdown, that does not make that a different one in the countdown than this one, which is my Adam Oates. I have worn this one at meetups as well because I do have a number of the black jerseys in this design. So I feel like, well, if something gets dinged, it's not necessarily a big deal. This one here, this is the 75th anniversary jersey. This is one as well that I have replaced the original that I had, I do believe. I think this is the new one. I'm pretty sure I replaced it. Maybe I just didn't wear it all that much. It looks pretty new considering that would have been from 90, 92, 93. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the replacement of that. Although I'm trying to think, like, have I don't think I have. This has even got the old hanger, so I haven't worn this one in a while. Because every time I wear a jersey that's got the non-flock lined hangers, I replace the hanger out. Alright, so moving on from that to a design that I like quite a bit. I wouldn't mind seeing them do a throwback to it, which is this here. So you've got the trend that we saw in jerseys for a while where the stripes go all the way down the sleeves. It does that on the white one as well as the black one. This is a Ray Bork, and this one is a blank. This one I got from Van City Sports. This is actually a replacement. I know I replaced this one because the other one was in rough shape and it was a starter. Starter jerseys bubble. The logos bubble. They look terrible. This one here I got from Ben H Sports. Ben was selling the Ray Bork jerseys. So I grabbed one off of him. I think that was the first jersey I bought from him. I have a feeling that was the first one I got. All right, so we'll save that. And we'll save that. There's one other jersey I'm looking. Here it is. Almost buried it at the back. So, of course, you've got the current Boston home and away. Absolutely love this look. I think it's perfect. I don't think that there's any need to make any further changes if you're the Bruins, although there are some who think that they should change their logo back to one of the earlier looks, but I am not in that camp. So next, we should look at this third jersey. This one, actually, I had the blank version. Subscriber got this one for me on Full Moon Jerseys. And so, yeah, it's a Zdeno Chara. It's a replica. So when you get the Reebok replicas, the numbers are it's easy to get them kind of folded up and whatnot. But yeah, I do like that third jersey, and I like the fact that Providence has a design that's very similar to that. So I think that's fun. Then we get into their current third jersey here. This is my David Pastrnak. Yep, everybody's heard the story. I don't need to tell it again. So, yeah, I do like this third jersey. Of course, this is an echo to designs they had back in the 1930s. It'd be interesting to see if they retired this year and said, well, we're going to go with another third, since that would be kind of ironic. But at any rate, maybe we'll get like 6 different jerseys from Boston this year. So we have the reverse retros. So the first year, I felt like the reverse retro was good. I don't mind the gold. They've had gold jerseys before. They've never had this combination before. But, man, the Paddington Bear is just all kinds of shades of awesome. Love the Paddington Bear jersey, which, of course, I have. I have that one back here. So, Paddington Bear. And again, this one is a starter, so that's why I very, very rarely wear it, because the logos you have to watch on starter jerseys. But that's the original, absolutely fantastic jersey, which was not very well received when it initially came out. So let me just double check and make sure I haven't forgotten any of the ones back here. Yes, I have. These two here, I'd kick myself if I didn't include these in the video. So Boston's been in its share of Winter Classics, and generally they do quite well. This is a Winter Classic that I absolutely love. It looks black on camera, but that's actually brown. The parts that look black are brown. And the same on this. This one here, a lot of brown and gold. And that's one thing that kind of gets lost with Boston, is their original colors were brown and gold. And to be honest, if they went with brown and gold as their full-time colors to distinguish themselves from the Penguins, I'd be fine with that. Even though it was brown and gold because the owner owned a store, and those were the store's colors. So that kind of takes the mystique and just knocks it right out, right? And then there's these two here. So we have 2 more of the Winter Classics. This one here, the Fuzzy Bear, and of course you have the felt on it. This one actually is quite nice, although I think without the Boston word mark it might have looked better. But again, I had to get that one because it's a Boston jersey, so I kind of had to have it. That's pretty much the rule. So let me double check. Done, 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 done. And there you go. So the Boston portion of the collection, a lot of black, a lot of brown, and a ton of gold. And there you go. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.